So at age 23, the doctors told me that they couldn't save my right leg, that they were going to have to cut it off at the hip. And so I told them no. In my deployment in Saudi, the deadliest Scud missile of the Iraqi war struck our building and killed 28 and injured over 100. I got to enjoy my life, and then it wasn't until in my late 40s and eventually when I turned 50, I had some complications with bone infection and blood infection, and then eventually cancer a couple of times. So then at age 50, last year in February, I went to San Antonio, Texas to have my leg amputated at the hip. But it was a very trying time for me in my life. My family, my finances, my physical fitness was at an all-time low battling cancer. There's no one way to help a veteran. Last year we had 20 organizations that we gave grants to. So I represent those 20 organizations. And without my surgery and successful completing of that, last year would have been a rough year. And same with this past year. We just gave away $100,000 to 19 organizations. And Luke's Wings, what I want people to understand about them more than anything is the veteran cohort is the only one that comes back repeatedly for themselves, right? And so when Luke's Wings helps one of us, they're really helping all of us as veterans. And they're actually developing the pathway for us to help ourselves. And so any support that you can get and any compassion you can get, and then especially if it's your tribe, your family, your whomever you need there in your time of healing, and there's no medicine that compares to that. That's what Luke's Wings is, better than medicine. The amputation was a little bit of a liberation, right? It allowed me to stop fighting this 25-year-old fight of they said they're gonna cut my leg off and I said no, right? And so I've had this fight going on and largely winning. I said no has been winning, but with that carries certain toxicity, right? And so when I was able to take the amputation off, I was able to take all that toxicity and the cancer. Then my system got to, I literally felt like I could jump over the building the very next day. I was actually, there's pictures of me online hopping around the hospital in my walker the first day. And people are like, wow, how? Like, look, the leg's not growing back. So we better get to work as fast as we can, right? Happy to say that at 4 months and 2 days, I was in Las Cruces at Luke's Wings fundraiser, MCing their golf tournament and MCing their fundraising, flying around, traveling, and doing what I do, which is represent veterans organizations. I feel like I was very fortunate that I got to prepare ahead of time. Like, if I had got my leg amputated when I was first injured, I wasn't prepared for that. Who is? What 23-year-old kid is? I got the opportunity. I was given the opportunity to train my dog, myself, people around me, my lifestyle. I got to get ready for it. And that's such a blessing, right? And so that's why it was so liberating for me, is that I was prepared. I just needed a ride to get to the surgery and get back and with my people and have my support system so I could do it as quickly as possible. The interesting thing that I hear a lot is people say to me, is like, it's hard. Yeah, you know who's not saying that? People that quit. I've been mountain climbing. I can shoot archery on one leg. I golf 3 over par on 1 foot. I couldn't even do that with 2 legs, right? Axe throwing, knife throwing, shooting machine guns, and then my cool thing has been skiing. I'm not a star, I'm just a dude. I'm a blue-collar dude, right? But I'm a warrior, and I represent us. I get to. And that's cool. Growing up, I never knew that anything that I did would ever be important or of value to society. In fact, quite the opposite was communicated to me. And to be in this position because I serve my country, I don't even have words for that, right? I'm beyond pleased.